Netflix has thousands of movies, but somehow the same titles keep appearing on everyone's homepage. Meanwhile, some of the platform's best thrillers, mysteries, and mind-bending stories stay hidden where most viewers never find them. So today, we're counting down 10 hidden Netflix movies that deserve way more attention. These films are packed with suspense, twists, and unforgettable stories. And by the time we reach number 1, you'll probably have a few new movies added to your watch list.
Starting from number 10, the plot follows a team of experienced climbers who are forced to attempt a dangerous rescue mission after one of their family members becomes trapped high on one of the world's deadliest mountains. What begins as a rescue operation quickly turns into a desperate fight for survival as brutal weather conditions, collapsing ice walls, and impossible choices stand in their way. With every passing hour, their chances of success become smaller, and the mountain itself becomes a deadly enemy. The film delivers intense action, emotional moments, and constant tension that keeps you invested until the very end. If you enjoy survival thrillers where every second matters and one wrong decision can cost multiple lives, this movie is definitely worth your time.
Trained to get into the minds of the most elusive serial killers.
This is Detective Jensen.
Next on number 9, the story follows a group of elite FBI trainees who arrive on a remote island for what they believe is their final training exercise. Their mission is to profile and catch a fictional serial killer, but things take a terrifying turn when members of the group begin dying one by one. Suddenly, the trainees realize a real murderer is hiding among them. Trapped on the island with no way out, they must uncover the killer's identity before it's too late. The movie constantly shifts suspicion from one character to another, making it nearly impossible to predict who can be trusted. Every new death changes the entire investigation, keeping viewers guessing until the final reveal.
형이 내 눈앞에서 납치됐다.
아무도 믿을 수 없어.
Coming in at number 8, the plot centers around a young man whose brother mysteriously returns home after being kidnapped for several weeks. At first, everything appears normal, but strange behavior and unexplained events quickly raise suspicion. As the young man starts investigating what really happened, he discovers secrets that completely change his understanding of reality. Every answer leads to a bigger mystery, and just when you think you've figured things out, the story delivers another shocking twist. This is the kind of thriller that rewards careful attention because almost every scene hides an important clue.
Party. What were you doing last night?
What real evidence have we got? Nothing.
At number 7, the story follows two lifelong friends who travel to a quiet Scottish village for a peaceful hunting trip. Their weekend getaway seems perfect until one tragic mistake changes everything. Panic quickly sets in, and the friends find themselves trapped in a nightmare where every decision creates even bigger consequences. As pressure mounts from all directions, their friendship is pushed to its breaking point. The film creates suspense through realistic situations and moral dilemmas, making it feel frighteningly believable. Instead of relying on action sequences, it builds tension through pure psychological pressure.
Moving to number 6, the plot follows a woman who discovers she can communicate with a young boy living decades in the past through an old television during a violent storm. After saving his life, she wakes up to find that the present has completely changed. People she once knew no longer recognize her, and the reality around her feels unfamiliar. As she desperately tries to undo the damage, she learns that altering the past creates consequences far beyond what she imagined. The mystery becomes more complex with every discovery, and the movie does an excellent job of making viewers question what is real and what has changed.
Daughter. Trust me.
At number 5, the story takes place in a future where humanity appears to have vanished. Deep underground, a teenage girl is raised by a highly advanced robot called Mother, who claims to be protecting her from the dangers of the outside world. For years, she trusts everything she's told, until an injured stranger unexpectedly arrives at the facility. The stranger's presence introduces doubts that slowly unravel everything the girl believes about her life. The more questions she asks, the more unsettling the truth becomes. What starts as a science fiction story gradually transforms into a gripping mystery filled with tension and uncertainty.
넌 내가 찾아서 죽여버리겠어. 넌 내가 찾아서 죽여버리겠어. 이런 사소한 거만으로 사람 인생이 바뀐다니까.
Next on number 4, the plot follows a young woman who receives a phone call from another woman living in the exact same house. The impossible part is that the caller exists 20 years in the past. At first, the two form a unique friendship and begin helping each other across time. But as history starts changing, their relationship becomes increasingly dangerous. Small decisions create massive consequences, and before long, both women are locked in a deadly battle that stretches across decades. The suspense keeps building until the final moments, delivering several twists that completely change the direction of the story.
Coming in at number 3, the story begins when a traumatized young girl suddenly appears with no explanation of where she came from. She barely speaks, behaves strangely, and seems terrified of something she refuses to reveal. Wanting to help, a woman begins investigating the mysteries surrounding the child. However, the search for answers leads her into a disturbing world of hidden secrets and dark truths. The deeper she digs, the more shocking the revelations become. The film slowly builds tension instead of rushing its story, creating an atmosphere that becomes more unsettling with every passing scene.
Tuvo que pasar algo allí dentro.
Todos buscamos algo. La locura solo es el camino más rápido para conseguirlo.
At number 2, the plot follows a respected private investigator who voluntarily enters a psychiatric hospital to solve the disappearance of a patient. Confident in her abilities, she believes the mystery won't take long to solve. But as she starts uncovering secrets hidden within the institution, reality becomes increasingly difficult to separate from illusion. Strange events, suspicious patients, and conflicting stories leave her questioning everything around her. The film constantly keeps viewers guessing and delivers one mystery after another right until the end. Every revelation creates a new layer to the puzzle, making it nearly impossible to stop watching.
Get in the car right now!
And finally, at number 1, the story follows two families whose lives are suddenly disrupted when strange events begin unfolding across the country. Communication systems fail, technology stops working, and society slowly begins slipping into chaos. As uncertainty spreads, nobody knows whether the events are natural, accidental, or part of something much bigger. Trapped together and searching for answers, the families must navigate a world that no longer feels stable or predictable. What makes the movie so unsettling is how realistic everything feels. Instead of focusing on action, it focuses on fear, uncertainty, and the terrifying possibility that modern society might be far more fragile than we think.
So those were 10 hidden Netflix movies that deserve far more attention than they get. If you've already watched some of these films, let everyone know your favorite in the comments. Share it below because the next great movie recommendation might come from you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next countdown.